Okay, guys, Fires, what up? It's the morning after. Well, I feel like I just went to bed 3 hours ago. It's probably because I did. Um, I learned two things about myself in playing through the story mode in one sitting in one night. Um, there are two things I learned. Number one, I have a hell of a lot of endurance. But number two, I am never doing something like that again. Oh, jeez. It's a good thing I had coffee this morning. Um, but there are also many different things I think I learned from playing through the storyline. And that is that I would rather fight 10 Shao Kahns in a row than to have to fight Kronika once. Kronika is super, super cheap. Super cheap with the ability to reverse time and undo everything you just did, and call in tag team partners on the fly. As a matter of fact, it got really bad for me when she called in Collector, because I'll admit that character is fun to play, but not so much fun to fight. So Kronika is pretty cheap in a lot of different ways. This is a great story mode, but there are so many different possibilities. Is this the end of Mortal Kombat, or is Mortal Kombat reset? I don't know. My hope is that it's just a reset, but I hope they take a little bit of time before they put another one out. I'm not saying like 5 years. I'm not saying do it all again in 5 years, because that's too long. I'd say about 3 or 4 years, just like they did between X and 11, is just about the right timeline. But yes, the story mode was fun. I like the idea of someone manipulating time all the way back to Mortal Kombat 1, where Kronika said that she crafted a destiny for Shang Tsung. And that just lets you know that she had been working all the way back to that point. Looking back on my favorite moments in the story, Johnny Cage and Johnny Cage have such a dynamic. You can tell that Johnny could not stand his younger self, and that's just hilarious. The way that they made Jax a sort of vulnerable character when they introduced his older self was phenomenally done. and more specifically, someone that was in my stream last night, um, pointed out that the cutscene between Raiden and Liu Kang, depicting all the different times that they fought down to Armageddon, where Liu Kang was a zombie. That's a phenomenal looking cutscene. It's great. And the last great thing was seeing the chemistry between young Sonya and young Cassie. Well, young Sonya and current Cassie, was a great thing. I really hope that we get, Takeda and Kung Jin as DLC somewhere down the line. Because I hate to think that they were just erased, because they were some pretty good characters. Takeda specifically, I mean, you see a glimpse of him when you use his tower consumable. But there is really no mention of him in the story other than in some interactions with Jackie and Scorpion saying she's gonna marry Takeda. I think that would be a fun thing to explore, and I think they need to give the Combat Kids another opportunity to shine, because X was a perfect way to introduce new characters for the next generation of Mortal Kombat, ensuring future games, but we'll see. Alright guys, listen, I'm gonna go play some Mortal Kombat for fun, as opposed to trying to beat the story mode in one sitting. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what your favorite moments in the story are if you've played it. I look forward to hearing from you. Once again, be good to yourselves, be good to each other, and just have fun and game on. 5 out.